Hey yo, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're making a video about DC Worlds Collide. And I've been enjoying this game, and I thought, I'm gonna try making a couple of videos on it. Keep it going if people like it. Right now, the Guy Gardner, DCU Guy Gardner is he has his own banner right now. But he will eventually be added to the epic recruitment and into the standard stuff. He is an epic character, as you can see. So he does use the purple summons or 2000 gems. I'm trying to push to unlock my weekly recruitment. That's why I'm saving up my gems, right? So I can do the weekly recruitments, because I found out you need 5,000 gems per multi for the weekly recruitment. That's 15,000 per week. I'm almost there, as you can see. I haven't gotten Wonder Woman yet. I am like 66 summons in on that. I did go for Superman, the DCU Superman. As you can see, I got him right here. I got Nightwing, Zatanna, Red Hood, Bizarro. Everyone gets Batman. Constantine is free from the login. I got Bane, I got Jessica Cruz, Superboy, Grodd, Two-Face, Pandora, also Penguin, Poison Ivy, and I got Queen Mirror. I'm working on getting more level link slots, so I can add more characters in here for the different game modes like convergence and stuff, where you need characters of a certain color. So that's a little account overview right there. But really what I want to do is I want to make a tier list. I haven't tried all the characters. The characters I have tried, I'll put them in the tier list. But let's move to the tier list. Here, as you can see. So why do I want to make a tier list? It's very simple. It's because when I look for tier lists and search them up, first of all, I didn't find many. Second of all, the tier lists are not very team focused, or maybe I disagree with some of the tier lists and whatnot. But yeah, that's why I want to make my own tier list. So let's just get straight into it. So as you can see, oh no, it reset my tiers. Oh, okay, we're gonna cut this out. Alright, so for the weird cut right there, I just put the names in for the different tiers. I actually didn't refresh it before, and it removed the names I had written. But yeah, so as you can see at the very bottom, I haven't used or / tested. It's just characters I haven't tried, so I won't put them in a tier or give them a rating I believe they are. Then there's useless, very self-explanatory, usable, solid, very good, and then best or god tier. So we're just gonna go in order, starting with Bane. Now Bane, he's an epic tank, and his ultimate heals him, and his AoE, he's good early on. Later on I feel like he starts lacking a bit, so because of that I'm gonna put him in solid. He gets the job done, but later on you do start to like see that his tanking capability goes down and whatnot. She's useless unless you're early on in convergence or something and you don't have other characters. I would just not use Batgirl. Batman. He's good early on. Early on he's good. He deals damage, he gets the damage in. But I feel like as soon as you get to like chapter 7, 8, his damage does start to go down and not be as consistent or as good. He's usable. In convergence, for sure use him in convergence if you don't have any other options to replace him. And if you're starting out, if you're just starting out the game right now, you get him for free. He's already on account, and you should definitely use him until you get another damage dealer that you can replace him with. Unless Batman is like your favorite character, then around chapter 5, 6, I would recommend replacing him with someone else. Bizarro, a good tank. He's on my team currently, and that's because I don't have Lex Luthor. Or Martian Manhunter. I don't have any legendary tank. Full on tank. But Bizarro, I actually really like him. He does gives a buff to one of your teammates, if I'm not mistaken. And he does some good tanking. He freezes an enemy, he has some CC, which is very, very nice and useful. I will say he's better than Bane. Maybe I'll come back to him, but I'm gonna put him in solid for now. I might come back to him though. Black Canary. She is what, a rare character? I don't remember. She's purple. I don't. What is the purple color? It's called rare. I have it up on screen. But I actually think Black Canary is kind of underrated. I personally think she's maybe she's for sure usable. She's not useless. If you really want a healer and you don't have any better healers, any epic healers or legendary healers, then she's a very good option. She has full team heal, AoE heal, and she heals a good amount. So you know, she's very good if you need a healer. Black Mantis, I haven't tried him. Bloodsport, he's not fully useless. He has a DPS, but his ultimate gives a shield to everyone, and his damage is kind of lackluster in my opinion. He's green if I'm not mistaken. If you have him and you don't have any of the green DPS, he is usable for stuff like convergence, but outside convergence I would not recommend using him. That's my personal opinion. He's not on my account, but I have tested him out through Elseworld and my friend's account. Personally, I would not use him outside of convergence. That's like the only use he has in my opinion. Otherwise, he's completely useless in my opinion because his damage is lackluster. He does some shielding, which is nice, but you have other characters that apply shields and do more damage. So, unless you really like Bloodsport and he's your favorite character, you can use him. You can use him in convergence if you don't have any other green DPS. So for convergence, he's usable. He's usable normally too, but he's not that great. I'll put him in the bottom of usable. Blue Beetle, he's very good. He's a good tank in my opinion. He tanks very well. His ultimate hits a whole row. So if the enemy has the front row, he'll hit everyone in the front row, and if the front row is dead, then he hits everyone in the back row. I think he's very good. He tanks very well. He does what he's supposed to do, and yeah, he gets the job done. Captain Boomerang, I mean, he's basically useless. Captain Cold, if you don't have any, he's actually very solid early on. If you don't pull any epic tanks early on, he's actually very decent to have. He shields him and the other tank in the front, or the other character in the front. Or if he's in the back, he shields everyone in the back. Quite useful early on, later on not so much. You can use him in convergence too if you need to. And he is in the in the lobby, you know, the Captain Cold story thing. You have to use him there, but they don't use, the character doesn't use your level if I'm not mistaken. Catwoman, absolutely useless. Clayface, useless. Constantine is very good I will not put Constantine in God tier simply because he does have a mechanic where he sacrifices HP of your whole team to give them more damage, which is kind of counteracted by he wants to give healing, but the healing is based on attack, right? So if you're using tanks that have very low attack, they will not be healing that much. So unless you're using a dedicated healer alongside him, like Pandora, Zatanna gives healing from her buffs, frantic buff, Raven, then he is not in God tier. He just is not. His AoE is very, very good. His ultimate is AoE. It does a ton of damage. Very good for quickly dealing with a bunch of enemies. But because of the way that he works with some characters, I can't put him in God tier. Cyborg, I actually haven't tried him out. So Deadshot, he's usable, pretty decent. I used him for a little bit on my main team through story with Red Hood to activate Red Hood's team ability. It's actually pretty decent. He gives you some extra crit and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. You can use him in Convergence if you don't have anyone else. But once you get to a certain point, he will become useless. But for now, I'll put him in usable, depending on what type of team you're running. If you're running a very crit focused team, he could be very nice. Deathstroke. You know, okay, you know, he does attack a lot. His ultimate is low cost, but he is extremely squishy from my experience. And the damage he outputs for being so squishy is not enough to put him higher than very good. I'll put him at the bottom of very good for now, but he is close to going down to the top of solid probably. We'll put him in very good. He's useless. Grodd, I mean, you can use him, he's usable. Probably, you know, I'm gonna start tearing these out. I'll probably do something like this. Something like this. Oh, I don't know. I don't like Bloodsport. He just doesn't do enough damage for being a DPS character, in my opinion. If you really like him, you can use him, like I said. Grodd, he's a tank. He can delay the enemies, like turn, like speed, you know, they have speed. He can delay the enemies' speed, so their turn gets delayed. He tanks decently. Not an amazing tank. He can get your job done. Certainly better than Captain Cold. Yep. Green Arrow, his ultimate is AoE. He's also green DPS if I'm not mistaken. He's a lot better than Bloodsport. And he for sure, he's a solid DPS. Put him there. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. He's very good. AoE ultimate. Has some shielding. You know, it's a common theme I've seen with the Green Lantern characters. A lot of shielding themselves and stuff. And giving shields to the team. Ooh, I'm not sure if he's God tier. I haven't used him much. I have used him a little bit, but not much. Do Elseworld. For my time using him in Elseworld and testing him out. He's probably better than Beetle. He is a red character. You know, they could work on the same team. Jessica Cruz. Ooh, okay, so Jessica, she's very solid. You know, she's good. She's better than most people say from the tier list I've seen. She gives shields, shields herself, she shields allies, and she's very good with someone like Lex Luthor. She does solid damage, like pretty solid damage. I'll put her at the top of solid for now, but I kind of say she's on par with Deathstroke. That's just my opinion. Green Lantern John. He's a tank. He's on par with Blue Beetle, I would say. His ultimate makes him do counters. He has some shielding and whatnot. Harley Quinn. Early on, she's decent. Convergence, if you don't have anyone else, you can use in Convergence, otherwise she's useless. Same thing goes for Huntress, in my opinion. Wally is our first God tier unit, in my opinion. His healing is very good. He has a bunch of healing. His ultimate heals. He has a skill that will heal an ally. He is very, very, very good. He's a great healer. Eventually, he will fall off when a legendary character has the same healing capability as Wally. But for now, he's the best healer, God tier healer. Useless. Early on, when you don't have other characters, of course you can use them. I can say that to everyone, but otherwise they're useless. Lex Luthor, go straight to the top. Shields your whole team. Great tanking capability. What's not to like? Martian Manhunter. I will put him in the best category. For my testing, very limited testing. He does tank very well. He gives your whole team some sort of buff. I don't remember exactly what the buff is. I'll probably have it up on screen. But he deserves to be up here, or very good. One of the other, right? You can argue to put him in very good. You can argue to put him in best, in my opinion. Mera, she's solid. Actually, if she is very, very good against crit teams. She's probably the best against crit teams, because one of her abilities gives you like some sort of armor, and she cannot be crit. She cannot be crit, which against crit teams makes her like, I mean, she's a must-have if you are facing a lot of crit teams. If you're going against a lot of crit, she's a must-have because she will not get crit. She's great for that. Outside of that niche, she's solid. Has some nice damage, decent damage. She can get the job done. Captain Cole, not Captain Cole, Mirror Master useless. Mr. Freeze is useless. Nightwing, straight to the top. He is an epic green tank. He is for sure better than Martian Manhunter, in my opinion. In my opinion. I might be biased because I like Nightwing a lot. But he's going there. He's gonna be in the top. Lex Luthor is probably better, but yeah, I'll put him below Lex Luthor, you know. Lex Luthor is probably better. Ocean Master, very, very good. He gives whoever has the lowest HP on your team, which usually is one of the front tanks, unless you're using Constantine. Whoever has the lowest HP, he would give like 50% block to them or something. He debuffs the enemy so they take more damage, which is very, very good. Do not use him with Constantine though, because then if Constantine goes first, he will have lower HP and he will give the block to Constantine, which will not help your tanks. So if you want to use Ocean Master, do not use him with Constantine. I will put him above Constantine because he provides quite a bit of utility. I'll put him right there. I'll say Pandora. She's actually very good on the HP sacrifice team. She sacrifices HP, she heals. I would say she's very good. She's a good healer. She will heal your team. She heals herself and whatnot. I mean, yeah, she's good. Early on, he's usable because he gives shields out and whatnot. But after that, he becomes useless because he just can't keep up. Poison Ivy, solid character. She does the whole damage over time thing, debuff thing. So, you know, if more damage over time characters come out, she's probably gonna get bumped up because of that. Raven, very, very good healer. Though I will put in solid after saying that. I don't know if she's empowered Pandora, to be honest. She does revive. She does revive, but outside that, she doesn't heal much from my testing. So I'm gonna put in solid. Red Hood, I like Red Hood. He's still on my team, but that's because I haven't gotten DCU Guy Gardner yet. Also, I just noted he's not in this list, but it's fine. He would go in haven't used and tested. Guy Gardner is haven't used, haven't tested, because I haven't gotten him yet. But Red Hood, early on he's very good. His crits are consistent early on, and so is his damage. But later on, like after chapter 6, 7, his damage starts to fall off because his crits become less consistent, and he just can't keep up. But he is solid. This guy, yep. I actually haven't tried him, but for what I'm seeing, people really like him because his ultimate makes him jump straight to the back line. You can easily target enemy support characters and get them done, but I haven't tested him. This guy, I haven't tested him. Sinestro, another god tier character, best. Probably right there. He's very good. He gives himself some stacks, which when he uses ultimate, he takes all the stacks with more damage. His ultimate is AoE. He's blue. Like his typing is blue. He's a great DPS. Very good damage. Haven't tried her. She is, if you like a user, otherwise probably wouldn't. She's usable. Actually, I put in bottom of solid. Superboy. On burn teams, you have to use him on burn teams. Otherwise, I'm not using. So like I was saying, Superboy. On burn teams, he's a must-have for burn teams right now. So I put him very good if you're running a burn team. Otherwise, he's solid. Like he has AoE ultimate, some AoE damage, some burn damage, pretty nice. Supergirl, she's a healer. She heals more with like if you give frostbite to characters. So right now there aren't like that many frostbite focused characters. Like you have Bizarro, you have Superman, Mr. Freeze, Capsicum, you know, those kind of characters. But when more characters come out that utilize frostbite, she will become a much better healer. But for now, she's solid. Superman, I'll put him up here. That's my opinion. I think he is a legendary character, so he's gonna go above Dick Grayson. Cheetah uses, my opinion, Flash. There's probably people say, you know, I think he's up here, but I don't think he's very high. I would put him like right there maybe. Penguin is, he has self-heal with his ultimate, which is AoE. He needs to tank. He tanks decently. Nothing special. He's usable for sure. Gotta be someone like him, in my opinion. Useless. Two-Face, very focused on bleed. He does a lot with bleed. He's a support. So now you compare with other bleed characters. Mostly he gives attack if he's in the back row, and he gives some extra tankiness if he's in the front row. He is solid. I'll just put him there. Vixen, I haven't tried it actually. Wonder Woman, very good. I don't think she's at the top. To be honest, I think Wonder Woman is a little bit overrated and overhyped from what people say. Like everyone's like, oh my god, Wonder Woman is the best character in the game. Oh my god, top one. Oh my god, she's the best. But she's good. She's very good. I'll put it there for now. Zatanna, very good support. Gives crit buffs. Gives your team lifesteal when you have frantic buffs. She gives armor break to enemies. So yeah, she's very good. DCU Superman, he's on par with Superman. Both Supermen are, if you put one Superman in the top tier, the other one has to go as well. They're both very, very kind of similar, actually, not very similar, but they both should be in the same tier of 100%, should be in the same tier. This Superman is a DPS character. He does have some pseudo tank to him, so you could run Lex Luthor, like one dedicated tank, then this DCU Superman as a pseudo tank, but it's also your DPS, pseudo tank, sub DPS, and then you have like Hal Jordan as your main DPS or something like that, right? Yeah, these two on par for sure. He is better than Wonder Woman if you're talking specifically about single target damage, right? If you're talking specifically about one enemy and you only have to deal with one enemy, he will perform better because his ultimate is single target as well, along with his abilities, most of his abilities. Wonder Woman's ultimate is AoE, so the damage is better for when you're fighting a group of enemies. Dr. Fate, I'm trying him. I've tried that. I haven't tried any of these characters. I know it's quite a lot of characters I haven't tried. But yeah, this is my tier list. As of right now, with all the characters out, Guy, DCU, Guy Gardner, isn't haven't tested yet. But from reading his kit, he's going to be at least solid. He seems very good. Hopefully a dual Guy Gardner or DCU Guy. When I do, I'll for sure make a video about it and say my thoughts. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe and take care of yourself, be kind to each other, say something nice to someone you care about. Spread positivity, kindness, and love. Because you never know what people are going through. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Free Palestine. Peace out.